I've spent some 3.5 decades of spring seasons in my life. Born in the remote kingdom of Bhutan, languished for 16 years in a refugee camp in Nepal, and arrived in the United States, I have experienced many facets of human life, both good and bad. And now I'm going through a hopeful time where I see myself transitioning because I have a dream. I was a fourth grader and the highest ranking student in my class when the government deprived me of education. After that, I was a sheep herder. I had to travel to the Himalayas during the summer, returning home when winter fell. With inhuman acts of the government, such as rape, harassment, and persecution, people left the country by force in terror. I fled along with them, embracing the only option left for me. But I was without my parents. Remembering my parents and home was always choking me. I was completely blanking about what I would do. I arrived in the refugee camps in Nepal. My 13 years of age didn't meet the criteria to get registered in the camp. I was, however, lucky enough to find one of my uncles there and was able to be documented as his eldest son. Stress, however, caused my health to deteriorate. I had abdominal and vision issues as well as kidney problems. I had no money for treatment and had to endure the pain. Refugees were dying of malnourishment and lack of proper care. With no looking back, I pursued my education and completed my bachelor's degree in microbiology in Nepal. In September 2006, when the US declared that 60,000 Bhutanese refugees would be resettled, I felt like I rose up from a graveyard being tossed by a divine hand. I was resettled here in 2009. Then I received my degree from the University of Pittsburgh in pre-medicine. Ever since I arrived in Pittsburgh, I have been actively working with folks on finding ways for a decent life. Mental health problems and suicide have triggered needs for help in the Bhutanese community. I realize that the help I'm able to extend to them brings a smile on their faces. This motivates me to continue to help them. I would never want to ignore when someone is in hardship because who knows, perhaps I could hopefully save someone's life. I'm now involved in research studies on mental health and pursuing my dream to become a medical professional to serve the community at large. I feel that life is a wheel. A dawn appears out of darkness. One just needs to believe in the self and keep pursuing what one dreams of.